I wanna rant about this because, dear Lord, I hate PlayStation consoles. They have good games when they do have games, but goddamn, do I hate PlayStation consoles. It all started with the PlayStation 3. I made a joke in one of my old reviews where I said every time I boot up the PlayStation 3, I'm pissed off in some way. Either because, it needs to update, or some other bullshit, I don't know. But that was always kind of a joke. Like, I'm not really that mad when I boot up the PS3. Until after that video, until after that review, until I realized, my controllers are dead and I can't do anything about it. I have not plugged in that controller since, 2016. And that battery is damn near fried. That thing gets, 30 minutes to an hour worth of gameplay before it fully dies. And I have to plug it back in. And for some reason, the wire it has trouble connecting, and that's both the wired, third-party controller that I have and the official controller that I have. I have to, can't jiggle it too much or else it disconnects. And whenever the PlayStation 3 controller disconnects from its charger, it just disconnects from the game for some fucking reason. So I have to wait for that thing to blink 10 times before it reconnects to my PS3. Just for me to do the same thing because I don't know, I moved a little to the left. Great. I love the PS3. And then I got a PlayStation Move controller. Oh my god, dude. I already said how much it pissed me off in the PlayStation Move review. I think that controller was just broken. I don't think it was specifically because of the battery. I think it was just broken to begin with, and I just need a replacement one. Luckily, they're not too expensive. I could replace it. But part of my issue is that I have to constantly have it plugged in. That's part of my issue. And Little Big Planet 2 likes to use the regular goddamn controller as well. So, with the controller that has an hour's worth of battery to the controller that dies, and again, can't move it around too much or else it fucking disconnects, and the camera that has to stay plugged in so it can read the Move controller, it's super inconvenient. Do you know what would fix half my issues with PlayStation controllers? If I could just change the battery. If I could just swap out the battery real fast. If I could just pop a few double A's in it. I don't know, the Nintendo Wii controller. The Wavebird controller for the GameCube. The fucking 360 controller. The Xbox One controller. The Series X controller. If I could just swap out the batteries real fast. If I want them to recharge, get a recharge kit. It's not that hard. PlayStation fans will dunk on Xbox fans because, well, at least we don't have to swap out the batteries. Yeah, well, at least I don't have to wait for my fucking controller to charge. So I'm sitting here with a wired goddamn controller, PlayStation 3 controller in my hand, watching that thing read left as up right somehow. And I'm struggling just trying to get through the damn tutorial on half the fucking games. Half the demos that I have. And do you know what would fix that issue? If there was just a regular goddamn sensor bar. Yeah, if there was just a regular sensor bar. But no, they're like, let's use the camera and a pink ball. Why? The reason the Wiimote worked was because it had the same technology as a TV remote. The PlayStation Move controller is not a TV remote. Now, you're probably being like, just buy a new battery. Well, first of all, a PlayStation Move controller is cheaper than the battery, somehow. And also, the PlayStation Move battery, that's not too much of an issue. Again, I could just replace it. My issue is the PlayStation 3 controller. I have actually taken apart a PlayStation 3 controller, and I have put it back successfully fucking somehow. And I'm just going to tell you one thing. 1 hour of my life wasted. Now you're probably thinking, oh, 1 hour? Oh, did it take you like an hour to take it apart and put it back? No. The hour was just putting it back together. Could have been an hour 30 for all I fucking know. All I know is that it was a long-ass goddamn time. Too long. Because they crammed so much bullshit into the PlayStation 3 controller that if you want to clean it, just throw that bitch into fucking rubbing alcohol at that point. Do not take that thing apart to clean it. If one of the buttons is sticking, buy a new fucking controller. It's not worth it. It is one of the most obnoxious goddamn controllers to take apart and put back. I thought the fucking 360 controller was annoying. No, the PlayStation 3 controller, there's so much stuff in it. I'm surprised that thing isn't bursting at the seams. Hell, in between the triggers, in between the trigger and the bumper is a random piece of plastic. That's a separate part for some reason, so that also has to stay there, or maybe I just fucking broke it, and I don't know. All I wanted to do was just clean my controller real fast, because it was nasty. Because we're talking fucking 2014, 2015 gunk. I've never been so pissed off at a controller before. Oh, and of course the connectors are different on both PlayStation 3 controllers, because there's two different PlayStation.
However, this tower is not quite as well constructed.
So you have to have two different charging cables to charge the damn controller. Why? Why? Dude. Oh, and of course PlayStation made a new update. Now you have to go to the website and make your own, like, password for the PlayStation 3. You can't just use your password anymore. Great. That's another thing to waste my time on. I know the Xbox kind of does the same thing. Like, for... I don't know about games for Windows Live, but the Xbox 360, since I had to re-log into it, I know you have to go to the website and, like, click the thing. It's like, oh, here's your new password. And PlayStation 3 has the same thing. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's obnoxious. But the PlayStation 3 doesn't need that. Xbox does need it, because 360 doesn't know what the fuck two-step authentication is. So you need that password. PlayStation 3 doesn't. They just added the password for no reason. So you gotta go out of your way to log into the PlayStation 3. And God forbid you want to buy a game on the store. Because that thing sucks major ass. I think the original Switch eShop ran better than the PlayStation 3 store at launch. And now. But that's just the PlayStation 3. Oh, I remember I needed to reset my password for PlayStation because I didn't fucking remember it. Oh my god, dude. I've never been so pissed off in my entire life. If you want to reset your password on PlayStation 3, you have to input your, like, fucking birthday or credit card or some shit. Why? Why the fuck do I need to do all that? I remember getting so pissed off that I took my cousin's PlayStation 4 just so I could reset my fucking password on my PlayStation 3. This was before they added the fucking... making their bullshit password system. Why do I need to do all that? Why do I need to put in a fucking birthday? Because we all know I faked the fucking birthday. God knows what the fuck I made it. So fuck the PlayStation 3. How about the PS4? I got one. Immediately pissed off the second I formatted it. So, wanted me to log in to PlayStation Network. Okay. That's fair. I'll log into my PlayStation Network account. Do you want to make this your primary PS4? I'm like, yes, because this will be my primary PS4. Hey, we couldn't do it. Please disconnect the other one. Then why did you ask? Okay, disconnect the other one. That's annoying, but it gives me a website. I go to the fucking website. I log in. Please try again later. The fuck do you mean, please try again later? What do you mean there's a server issue? I do it again. Server error. Please try again later. Okay, fuck it. I Google, how do I make a PlayStation 4 my primary one without going to the previous one, because I don't want to go dig out the other fucking PlayStation 4 Because it's not my cousin's, my fucking grandma's. I don't want to go grab that. To fucking disconnect my account. Because here's what Xbox does. This is what a normal fucking console does. Well, Nintendo doesn't even ask if you want it to be your primary console, because Nintendo doesn't give a shit. Xbox will be like, you want to make this your home Xbox? Click yes. Done. That's it. That's all it fucking asks. And, like, if it has an issue, you can just go to the Microsoft website, go to your account, and, like, click, I don't know, disconnect my account from this Xbox or some shit. That's all you have to do. Legit. That's it. Legitimately. That's it. You just click fucking disconnect. PlayStation will be like, okay. I look it up, and it's like, oh, go to your PlayStation account and go to this thing. Okay. I go to this thing. Okay, PS4. Let me disconnect the PS4. My PS3 is still there. I don't want to disconnect my PS3 because I don't want to have to go through all that bullshit again. I want to disconnect my PS4. I click the thing. Just gives me information about the fucking PS4 that I don't care about. How do I disconnect it? I look it up. Oh, you have to click deactivate all. Deactivate all fucking devices. I don't want to fucking do that. My PlayStation 3 is there. And guess what? I still use that. I still use my PlayStation 3. It has all my fucking Little Big Planet DLC on it, and I have games on there that I might want to fucking beat someday, like Mod Nation Racers. I still use my PlayStation 3. Fuck, I bought some new PlayStation 3 games. So you can't disconnect a PS4 without going to the old PS4 for some fucking reason. You just can't do it. Okay, fuck it. I'm not making the PlayStation 4 my primary. It's a waste of time anyway. I don't think it's important that it is my primary. Maybe it'll come important when I try to buy something digitally, but I'll get to that road when I get there. So I just skipped that, and now I'm on the main menu. The fucking PS4 is overheating because shit was dusty as hell. Taking it apart wasn't too bad to clean the fan, but... Well, I used torque screws because fucking companies hate their consumers. But, you know, everything was fine. I was on the main menu. Notification! Hey! Your friend is online. Notification! Hey! Press the PlayStation button to go back to home. Notification! Hey! If you press the button, it goes to sleep mode. Notification! Hey! The capture button exists. Oh, press the capture button. Of course, press the capture button. Okay, fucking fine. Hey! Notification! This is how the capture button works. Hopefully you'll use it. Hey! Notification! Shut the fuck up, dude. Actually, 13 fucking notifications after I set up the fucking console. 13. Do you know what Xbox does? Once you put in a new account on a Xbox, boop, yo, press the Xbox button to go back to home. That's it. It tells you what the fuck the button does. And pretty much tells you, figure it out yourself. It might give you a tip or two, but that's about it. And I turned off all the notifications because there's so many fucking notifications. You can't just turn them all off. You have to do it one by fucking one. Or if you can, like, you can't select which ones you want on. Like, the only one I want on is, like, if downloads are done and if I got an achievement. That's it. So, after I did all that and restarted the console because I was testing how to turn off sleep mode because I think sleep mode is fucking useless. And when I press the button, I just want the console to turn off like a normal goddamn console. I hated that the Wii did that and the Wii U, and I don't want the PS4 doing that either because I'm rarely going to be using it. I'm an Xbox guy. So after that, and I turn it back on to see, like, if everything's safe, make sure everything's alright. Hey, your system updated. I don't care. I do not care, dude. In what world do I care that my system has updated? If I'm on the home screen, I can see that. If I'm disconnected from the internet, I know I need to get all set up. I also hate the UI. I hate the UI of the PS4, but I'm not used to the UI. I could probably get used to it someday. So me hating the UI, I'll get used to it eventually. Even though the console I had when growing up was a PlayStation 3, I vastly prefer Xbox. It has the best controller. The controller doesn't make me fucking lose my thumbs because they for some reason put the joystick on the bottom, but at least it's better than Nintendo putting the right joystick on the top with the Wii U. But still, all that I can get used to. It's just there's so many mild, small inconveniences. Well, for the PlayStation Move controller and the batteries dying pretty much, that's not a mild inconvenience. That's I'm pissed off. But still, that's been my entire experience with the PS4. I have never liked using the PlayStation 4. Again, I might get used to it, but I will vastly prefer the Xbox One. The Xbox One is the better console, alright? And I know for my cousin, it's kind of the opposite problem. He has most of his issues with Xbox. And he I don't know if he prefers Xbox, but most of his issues come from Xbox. While most of my issues always came from PlayStation and fucking Windows. But yeah, no. I just wanted to rant about this because I hate PlayStation so much. I hate PlayStation consoles. I was going to talk about my PS2, but everyone has the shared experience of the PS2 fucking sucking ass. PlayStation 2 sucks. If you have the super slim model, aka Mr. Oh, sorry, you didn't put something heavy on top of me. I guess I'm not going to read your disc. Oh, sorry, you have to take me apart, put pieces of tape over my sensors, just so I'll work properly. That's the PS2. That's been my entire experience with PS2. I took that thing apart. I put a little piece of cardboard over both the sensors. Now I can run pirated games if I want to, but I don't care about that. I just want it to play actual games without me needing to put the fucking Wii U power brick on top of it. And I also have a toggle if I lift up the corner of the PS2 because I didn't put the screw back. Because why would I? I need that thing to stop reading discs at some point. So I have a thing where I lift up the corner of the console and it'll stop reading the disc. So like if something requires like a CD, like that dance game that I got for PS2, I forgot what it was called. Like that game, I could just, swap it. Oh, here's the music CD. Push it back. It runs perfectly. But yeah, no. PS2 Super Slim sucks. PS2 Super Slim sucks. PlayStation 3 is a fucking nightmare. And that thing gets fucking hot as well. That thing has never been cleaned. My PlayStation 3's never been cleaned. It'll never get cleaned. And then the PS4. Fuck the PS4. I hate it. If I ever get a PS5, dude, one thing. There's going to be 2 games that I play on that fucking thing. The PS4, now that I have that as an option, there's a handful of physical games that I want for it. And a handful of digital games, too. But, like, some of them require VR, so I need to get all that set up, but, whatever. Yeah, no, I hate PlayStation. I've always hated PlayStation. Every time I boot up the PS3, and now every time I boot up the PS4, I'm going to be pissed off in some way. And I bet the PS5 is going to be no different. And the PlayStation 6, I'm not going to buy one. That's a waste of money. No one's going to buy a fucking PlayStation 6. Because a PC is worth more of your money. And that's coming from me. Someone who constantly has issues with fucking Windows computers. There's audio of me complaining for an hour fucking straight, just trying to get my computer to work properly, all because it crashed on Cooking Simulator. Yeah, a video that the raw footage is like 40 minutes of took me an hour of troubleshooting. I'm not joking when I say these things take me an hour. That's not an exaggeration. They legitimately do. And sometimes I have the proof. Yeah, but still, a PC is more worth your money. The only reason I was struggling with the computer that I have is because it was already a piece of shit. But yeah. Yeah, don't buy the PS6. If it's going to be a digital-only console, you might as well just buy a computer and make a Steam account.